What's up, Detroit? Who you talking to? It's coming to you live now. Your lovely co-host June
And
and
Felicita. I'm still trying to get my
our
phone together,
host.
so give me a second. I have to. Let me see. Where do I go? I'm trying to share the page so I can make sure it shows up on my page. And if y'all have any problems with viewing the podcast, let me know. Right. We go. June just working on it. But we gonna bring a little bit back from last week. Now I got June here with me. I have June here with me. So we need to review a couple of things. We go here by ourselves. So Box ain't here today. And don't be too harsh on Rico because he's not feeling too good. So we're not gonna be harsh on him today. Is that okay, Rico? He always saying, you know the men, they always say they're good, even if something going on. They don't want to be like, oh, I'm not feeling good. Oh, I need a break, this and that. So
Okay, yeah, we got some good stuff to talk about tonight. I don't know if y'all some Love and Hip Hop Huntsville fans, but they got issues on that show that kind of, I mean, it's really part of everyday life. Where it's like women don't know their boundaries and
women don't know their boundaries. Wait a
yeah,
minute.
women getting
What you
caught.
mean? Like, what
So
else they got on there? Because I ain't never seen it
so
before.
okay, so the issue I had, one lady, she was she kind of fooled around with the lady's husband. Now you knew this lady was married and knew they was going through their little problems or whatever, but she still hooked up with her husband. I don't know if they
Is that
had
her
sex.
friend or what?
No, they weren't friends, but she knew that they were married and going through some stuff. So now they done brought this lady in on the show. Everybody asks, "Oh, you hooked up with Martell?" She said no, and she got caught in her lie. She did. She said she went to his house several times and to train him or whatever. But it's just women need to know
Train
that,
them about what?
train them like exercising, working out and stuff.
Oh,
But women just need to know their boundaries, because now you're part of the show. Now you got to sit up in this lady's face and fake friends.
I'm not faking friend nobody. And I'm blunt. I'm telling. I don't care. Like, if I'm not even fin to indulge in no relationship, whether they married or not. But when a guy, I feel like when a guy first tell you up front in your face, I'm with somebody, that's a no. Who you talking to? I'm not
Right.
finna talk to you. You with somebody? What you telling me that? So when you accept and you be like, let's be friends, you a friend now. You're not finna be a woman. I'm not dating you to be my woman or nothing like that. I feel like when a guy be like, we friends, that's a whole door open.
But
We
you
friends.
but you know what? Some women still like to try to date the guy just for the
A
challenge.
lot of
Just
people
for the challenge. It's like women don't have respect for each other.
they don't. A lot of
You
a lot of women like that. I mean, well, they don't like it. They feel like they more than a friend because I feel like if you a friend and you okay with the guy saying to you we're friends, you can't question him about nothing. Like if he's sleeping with somebody else or he's being with another person or visiting, whatever he's doing with another female, you don't have no say over that because you're just friends. How could you
right.
let somebody sit and say we're going to be friends and you want to be more than a friend? That's like you're not my wife, but I want you to act like my wife. I want you to act like a wife, but we not married. That's what
That's
I
what
feel like.
that's it.
I'm not finna be nobody friend like that.
But see, that's why it's up to that woman. Like when two people meet, you're both adults. You got to know what you want when you
Right?
meet. When you meet somebody. So if you know you looking for a husband or you want a husband, then you need to make that clear. That
Right.
guy, if he just looking to have a good time, he just looking to go out to dinner, all of that, he need to make that clear. But a lot of men don't be honest about that. They like, well,
Exactly.
we'll just see what happens. Now, what you mean? We'll see. Just see what happened.
Because to me, dang, I wasn't live yet. Okay, I'm live now. But a lot of men to me, I mean women to me, when they accept a guy saying like we're friends, it's a friendship, they open the door is open that that guy can do what he want to do. And I feel like if you comfortable with being a friend, what are you getting mad about? It's no reason you should be mad. If he's talking to somebody else, you know, if he messing around with somebody, if he takes somebody else on a date, it's not your business because you just agreed that you guys are just friends. Unless you with that friends, you put add something more to it. No, I want to be exclusive. I don't want to be friends. Until,
Mhm.
you know, and then if it's about the sex, okay, well, it's about sex. I mean, I want to be clear right up front. I'm just here for the sex. Like I don't want nothing else right now. I'm not trying to be in a relationship. I want to be a friend. I'll be up front. Like I don't even like you, but I'll be
Right.
up front and personal.
It's
Like
just gonna
I'm
be
just so
sex.
blunt.
Right.
I don't want to get the wrong idea. I don't want nobody thinking this. I don't want nobody saying I'm
Mhm.
their woman or, you know, I'm seeing her. No, I'm going to see who
Mhm.
I want to see. If it's about the sex, I would say that. Like, are you being with somebody else? Is it just me and you? Right now, I don't even like you like that, but let me know if you start messing around with
I mean,
somebody
yeah, I
else.
mean that's got to be established, and it's just, you know, stuff like that got to be established in the
What you think,
beginning.
Rico? As a man, would you want a woman like that? Can you be with a woman who would tell you like she established and everything, y'all close or whatever? Sometimes a woman that just wants sex can make you feel like you in a most comfortable relationship, and it'd be like more catering to the guy because she's not gonna bug you. Well, I feel they're not gonna bug you or anything if that's what it's about, and they still can play the relationship role, but she's not gonna be calling you mad, jealous about nothing because she know that like it. I really just really want the sex, but he's a nice guy, but I'm not trying to be in a relationship with him. I'm just saying what.
I feel you.
I'm just some women are
It
like
wouldn't
that, but
bother
men
me.
just think they just think about themselves. Like they don't think women like that.
I think in some cases I've met women who is like they cool to chill with, to have fun with, to just be your piece at times and maybe your freak at times.
Right.
So
Like,
we don't necessarily have to be in no full fledged relationship. You know what I'm saying? I believe when that comes about, I'm not opposed to that either. I'm not opposed to marriage. I'm not opposed to a committed relationship, but it got to be with the right person. Especially when you start to like get a little older and stuff like that. Not that we're old, but shoot,
I'll say we all, I'm saying we older. And now, like, you want to find me, I would say I would want to be with somebody that's older. Or if it was somebody young that's ready to settle down, that's done with all that. Like, they did it. They did this because I'm more comfortable in relationship. I'm not comfortable with friends. I'm comfortable in the relationship. Like, I'm my best in the relationship that I'm comfortable with. So I say we old. I mean, I don't know about you. I'm talking about me.
We're talking about
I said
relationships.
me. Like
We're talking
that's
about
how I feel.
relationships.
But you say, and then like you said, I'm okay with having the relationship. You said the
I
relationship
said it depends
if
on the person. That's just like
if they want
that. Just
just
like
sex,
say you single, right?
right?
You single, but you meet somebody or you cool with somebody, or it could be somebody you already know that y'all hang out sometime. Y'all got some familiar friends or whatever. And if y'all both single, if y'all decide, okay, we both single, we cool or whatever, but we kind, you know what I'm saying? If y'all decide to mess around or do whatever, that's y'all business. If that's what y'all choose to do, if like, well, you cool, but I don't really want nothing serious from you, I'm all right with that. But it all depends on how I view that person. Like I say, I have had friends who I used to work in the bar back in the days. Some of
Hmm.
the barmaids I might have messed around with or talked to. That don't mean I wanted to make her my woman or my wife
But
or
did you
something
make her
like
feel
that.
like she was your woman,
Nah,
or
but
did you make her
I
feel
didn't
like
do
it's just
that.
about sex?
I didn't do that, but I'm gonna be honest, and I'm just a gentleman, so I'm still gonna treat them nice. Somebody could be my just cool with me who I don't have no sexual relationship with. I'm just a gentleman type person, so I'm good people, period. But I'm not gonna make her feel like we about to get married and we about to do this and lead her on if that's not what we're
You
on.
ain't
If
gonna
that's
have no
not his
control
intent,
of leaving her on because You leading her on already because you being so nice, and they not used to that.
But it's okay
Not
to
a lot
be
of people
nice.
like that.
But
No,
you
it's not
should
okay
be
to be nice.
nice,
No, it's
though.
not gonna.
you want the guy to be nice.
Some people, it's not okay to be nice because they're gonna be falling in love with you at that time when you being nice, and you not gonna understand it.
Well,
That's when that mental illness kicks in.
But see,
with
that's
the
why
women.
you gotta
So
play
I'm
the
trying to
fatal.
understand. What are you supposed to be mean? Like if
Not
you're not
mean,
nice, like,
not mean, but don't be overly nice with the person because they're gonna get the wrong idea.
no, it's a
Like the
difference
sex and
between
then
nice
go
and
hit on
overly
and don't keep
nice.
calling back. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
not saying do
why
that.
would you do that? Like, because they're gonna think you got feelings involved and you want more of them. They gonna start feeling like this my man now.
But if y'all establish
It's not
ahead
about
of
establishing.
time,
Women
you
don't
know,
listen to that.
we okay,
No, they
right?
don't listen
Some
to
women
that.
don't. A lot of women don't.
Yeah,
a lot of
women don't
times,
listen to
when
that.
a woman meet a guy, they looking at him already. As,
Already,
can he be
yes,
my
yes.
husband? And you know,
And then
that's
look,
how women look at me.
when they had that sex with them, like the guy, like he be like, ching, I got it. We had sex, and then the girl be thinking like, okay, when he called back and like, how you doing? That how you doing is enough for the mental illness to kick in, and they feeling like that's my man.
That would be
I'm
showing.
serious.
That would be proof of the mental illness because
They would feel
the
like that.
initial question you asked me, you said, if would I be all right if she told me that all she wanted it to be a sexual relationship?
But you said
And I
you're a
said
gentleman.
if she said that, I would respect that.
And
So
what you
yeah,
gonna
what
be
I
doing?
mean by a gentleman means
You gonna be
first,
calling her like, you
say
all right
no.
today?
I don't, because I'm not a phone person anyway, so I don't like
Or
talking on
would
the
you
phone
be visiting her
all
or
day.
like, let's go somewhere like this, let's that? They're not gonna take that as.
It all depends on if we're already cool and we having sex. Put like this: if they don't want to go nowhere, we damn sure ain't got to go nowhere. I don't care.
But if they
But
did
if
want
it
to go
is like, say,
somewhere,
if we went to a party or went to a ballroom place or a stepper set, it could be somebody that you meet at the dancing place. They like to dance and they like to fuck.
so if you catering to
That's
what they
just
like,
simple.
if you catering to what they like, then they feeling like you trying to start a relationship with them.
Nah,
Yeah. Yes, they do, because they feel like he's
Mm-mm.
spending all this extra. They feel like it's extra time. It's not really just sex and you go.
It's not gonna be extra time because the way that you presented the question, she already set the boundaries when she said this is how she wants it, and if I agree to that, I'm gonna go with it. I'm not gonna be blowing up your phone, chasing you. I don't
Right.
chase anyway.
Not even blowing it up,
I'm
just
not about to be
showing that you
chasing nobody.
care. Like, I mean, some women feel like caring is like a phone call. Like, oh, he called me to see how I was
Yeah,
doing.
because women, a
And
lot
you
of
would
women
think like
are,
it's nothing. Like, I want to make sure I'm gonna get this next.
because a
sex
lot
session.
of women.
So I'm gonna call her and be like,
That's
"How you
delusional
doing
though. That's
today?"
just like
Yeah.
that's just like, for an example, when Dice just left, right? Just shot the podcast with Dice. Dice is my homeboy. Dice like a brother.
Mhm.
But Dice check on everybody from the podcast and to see if you made it
Okay.
home safe, women and men.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
that's just being checking on people.
Right.
You care. So if
But
I
a
be
person-
like, let me know that you made it home safely.
Right.
You can care for
Let me
somebody
tell you.
and care about their safety without
without
it
it
being
being.
Let me tell
something
you, 'cause-
physical. Somebody
Right.
could be married, anything.
Let me
That's
tell you,
just showing care and consideration.
because we had a situation with Dice.
Yeah, I don't know about it, so I'm just saying. I don't know about it.
Everybody is not on that same wavelength. I'm telling you, it's women out here that feel like if you text them, because it's not the average guy doing that. It's not normal. It's not average. And they just say you'd have been with 10 guys or went out, whatever. They never even call you back or say nothing to you or text you, okay, this and that. Now you done been with this guy and he's just overly. You feel that he's overly nice, but he's just being a gentleman. And he texts you like you made it home. They look at that like that's something special.
Women do.
They look like that like, oh,
Women do. That's
oh,
because
he called me
that's
like,
because
you
they're,
want to know I made it.
they're desperate. That's because women
I
are desperate.
promise you laughing, but I'm telling you, you'll be them guys.
They just
Somebody
they
attracted to you
misinterpret.
so much. They misinterpret.
Yeah, they have misinterpreted
They be
that.
like,
Women
"Ooh,
do
I
that a
can't
lot
believe He was like,
because
he
what
asked me
they
to
have
get
in their
naked,
man
huh?
already. Oh,
it's
I
toxic
like
and
him.
psycho.
He's nice looking. He got
he
it going
think about
on.
me. He texts me and
Yeah.
said that I make it home.
Yeah.
And y'all think that's
In
just
some
like a little.
situations, it could be both, but it's not always that.
Do you really believe that?
No, I know for
How
a
the
fact
females
because
feel
I
about
don't know
it?
how they feel, but I know personally I have ask somebody to let me know you made it home safe or something like that before. And it's not always because I want her. It could be put like this. Say, for an example, say if I'm dating one of y'all, you know what I'm saying, or somebody who y'all know or whatever. Even the connection, if I got love for you, then I'm the type person, the way I came up, I got love for the other people who you got love for.
Absolutely.
So I could be dating one of y'all and I still want to know if the other person made it home safe too.
You
'cause
better not
guys-
be dating me and
you
making
know what I'm
sure that the
saying?
other person
No, but if
made
I'm
it home safe.
no, but look, see if that's the case.
I'm not finna have that.
If that's the case though, if we're dating each other, you would be the one checking to see if they made it home. But I might even ask you,
Okay, if
see if
I'm
your
the
girl
one,
made it home
that's
safely
different.
or
That's
But
like
something.
if all,
yeah.
right,
It's just
if all of us
communication.
are out, if all of us are out, if we all out at the bar together, okay, we know y'all done made it home safely. But what about your homegirl? Did your homegirl make it? You know what?
I'm
Now,
not-
I'm like that a lot.
she
I
make
tell
it?
Now, why you
everybody.
asking about my girl for? Why you
Exactly.
care?
I'm that person.
But you know, I tell people
Don't
when
be
they leave
trying to-
when they leave my house and it's late, just text me, let me know you made it home okay. A lot of people be like,
I guess let me give a different example then. Say if it's a man dating you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if he's dating you, so he's done been around, y'all been dating for a while, he done been around your family a little bit. So say it's somebody about to take your daughter out, or as your granddaughter gets older and she's dating or something, and the guy as a man says something, they could be going to the prom or something, and the guy who you dating with, let me go check dude out, see what's up. Makes it that's just showing care and concern
Fine.
because they're an extension of you. So it's just checking. Sometimes men are protectors. Most men who feel like they are real men, we have a natural instinct to protect. Then me, I used to do security. So it's like when I go anywhere, I could be in a bar or whatever, my mind thinks I'm secure and I'm watching everything that's going on. But some of it is just caring about your people. It's not just like every time.
right.
Now if somebody's doing the extra flirting and doing different stuff, then that might give different signs. But I don't feel like anytime somebody just open the door for you or hold the door. I'm a gentleman. If I see women coming, it could be
That's
some.
okay. You can see some
It could
women
be
coming or
any
whatever.
anybody, and I'm walking. It could be children. Sometimes
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
could be
open the door,
children
hold it if I
sometimes.
see them
Right.
coming. So that's just a respect thing.
Yeah, but when you on the phone and it's text message, no, I
That's
don't want to. No,
because
I
a
don't
lot
care.
of women
women-
not used to that. They
and
not
women-
used to men being gentlemen.
Right, and they look
Holding
at
the
them
door,
like
opening
you
the
like
door,
them, and they
checking
will
to
send
make-
you a text back like, "What you doing
Checking
today?"
to make sure they made it in.
No.
Okay. A lot of women not
No.
used to that.
Yeah,
They
a lot of
don't-
women not used to that.
Not even from a friend.
And they're gonna look at it totally different. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, they're gonna be texting you. You're gonna get texted like, "What was that about?" I was just trying to make sure she made it home okay.
Yeah.
Next thing you
just
know,
out of
they
concern.
calling 4 and 5 times, and you like, "I'm just was concerned you made it home." Nah, no, I'm telling you,
That's
I know
different.
what I
He
deal with
sounds
females.
like a stalker.
It ain't
If
a
y'all
stalker,
not
but some
communicating on a
women.
regular though, and he just texting you out the blue all the time.
I'm just saying, some
That's
women feel
different.
like that's a bit more. That's like a flirting, like that's a open door. Like, oh, I think he like me. Some women do feel like that. I'm telling you. I mean, like I said, we had a situation with Dice, and I'm like, who are you talking about? The girl that called me, it was my family, and I was just like, who's she talking about? Like, I don't even know him. He keep texting you. I'm like, he's not keep texting me. Like, we left, and he was like, did you make it home? So, and then the way you text
So
a
he
person,
was trying to
what
make
you
sure
put
you
in
made
the
it, like
text
he just
message.
said.
He do that to everybody though.
The things that sometimes some
You ain't
stuff
hear him
that they
before
put
he left.
in the
He
text
told
message.
he told me, let me know you made it in safe, bro.
Yeah,
He do that to
he do.
everybody.
But I'm just saying, some females out there, they take that totally different. Like, I guess, like you say, they're not used to it. I'm just saying, some females do not take that as just a text message.
It's just
And
a
then it's the
friendly
way
gesture.
you say
That's
it.
a
It's the
friendly
way you
gesture.
say it too. Some of the things that you say. Like, you be like, hey, babe, you made it in. Or,
That's
like, hey,
different.
boo. Like, you know
that's
what I'm saying?
But sometimes men
people
refer
talk
to
like that. I don't
women
know.
like that sometimes. You know.
And you think they're gonna refer to a woman like that in front of their man?
No, they not.
Right.
and get their head cracked.
Right. Exactly.
But I mean, some men do say, you know, boo, let me know you
They
made
know
it
when
in.
to
or,
stand though, right?
Yeah, they do.
I think that's probably a little flirting if the guy say that though.
But that's what I'm
I know
saying. Some
women who speak like that sometimes call everybody child and baby and stuff. But I don't know. To me, men do that. It might be some, but that shit
Yeah.
kind of suspect.
Terms of
Exactly.
Yeah, that
Really
is that is a term
And if you
of
fall for
endearment.
it, then that's you.
That's when you open the door to
That's when you fall
something
for
more.
it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like some women take that more. They look at that different. Like he could text 5 people the same text message. One of them girls gonna text back like, "How you doing?" They gonna look at it as you hitting on me.
Well, they gonna be like, "Yep, I made it in.
I made it in, boo. That's to
I
me
made
an
it
open
in.
door.
What's up? What you doing?"
What you mean, boo? I was just making sure you made it home safe. Oh, so what you doing tonight? Like that's to me is an open door. I do feel like that's an open door. I don't care.
It is. That is. I mean, if either one take the conversation further.
Somebody will take it further. They think more. I got a cousin. She thought more. She felt totally different. Like you couldn't tell her nothing. You couldn't say nothing to her. I'm like, I don't even know these people. Like she was like, I see your phone. I'm like, what are you talking? I was shocked my own self. Like all girls together, and they'll say like, well, if you fell for it, because he told all of us that. He said all of that to all of us. But if you the one fell for it and you think it's more, and you taking it as more, now you say you talk to him, you the dummy. Like you the one the dummy, not us. But I'm just saying, you got to be careful how you some of the things that you say to people because they take it as they feel like you trying to, hit on them or get with them. They take it different. Men don't think about that. Men don't think about that. I'm telling you.
If this man, like I say, this man tells everybody that, so I don't think he's trying to hit on me.
Not you as a guy, but the
saying,
women.
If he do it to
The
guys
women feel like
and
that.
girls, just
but
like,
they don't know that.
let me know that you made
they
it
separate.
safe. Some people just
they separate. They don't know that.
But
they
you know
think
what?
You're hitting on them.
That
They don't
woman
think
got
that.
a choice to say, I text them or I ain't thinking about them. You know, the ball is in your court. It's up to that woman
careful.
to say, I ain't calling him or I'm not texting
I know
him.
for a fact. I done
women
told
open and
people.
looking
I
for
done
something.
told women before. Let me
They
know
looking for
that you made it home safe, and I don't be trying to hit on their ass. And I like when y'all leave here tonight, I'm gonna walk y'all out to make sure that y'all good. That's
Right.
just a natural thing that I feel men do.
Right.
That's just
to
me.
protect?
But
yeah,
have you
to
said it to anybody and they took it different? Be honest.
No, not that I can.
Nobody
not that I'm
never
aware
took it
of.
different.
No.
You never got a text back.
I got text back before letting me know
You
I
might
made
have-
it in safe, but shit, other than that, nah.
Just I made it in safe. No, like I made it in safe, boo.
Yeah, but no, I've never got that. But at the same time, too, it depends on. I've never got that, but I don't have a lot of women at the studio anyway. And even when I worked at bars, I would not only walk the women out. If it's any of the men who were like elderly men, because I worked at a blues bar before.
Mm-hmm.
If they're walking out to their cars and they might have money, somebody might try to rob them, I at least walk out to that door and check out the perimeter of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So some things to me just come naturally. So
yeah.
it's not about flirting. I'm a different type of person anyway. I don't see women like if I seen a fine woman walking in the store, I'm not gonna be, hey baby, what's up? And I don't do that shit. That's just me. Now if she just happened to got my attention and said something to me that was inviting, then that might have sparked conversation.
Right.
Other than that, I like stuff to happen natural. I'm big on chemistry. I let it come together. I don't do all that extra jumping through hoops and chasing people down and all that other stuff.
Jumping through hoops.
I let stuff come natural. That's just me. Everybody different.
And that's how it should be. But men are supposed to be our protectors. They are supposed to, like you walk us downstairs, make sure we get in our cars. Okay.
Right, and make sure we make it home.
Yeah,
That's like saying if I was flirting, like say if she's still up here, right, and you get ready to walk downstairs, you might have your husband or a man or somebody, they're picking you up.
Right.
But it's a distance between there. So if I'm walking you down, I'm not flirting with you.
Exactly.
I'm just natural to guide until you
Right.
get to where you going. He's
Right.
out there for you. So that I look at it that way.
Well, all the women don't look at it that way. Young girls, whatever. But this and that.
Young girls, they just got a different way of
They
thinking.
have a different way
Period.
of thinking.
They-
I know. I'm saying
Yeah.
it's different. I hear so many stories. Me, like I have a boutique. When I used to be at the boutique, so many conversations I hear, and they be really strong. Like he liked me. I'm like, well, did he ask you out? Did he say this? I was like, no, but I could tell. How can you tell? Like, what did he say? What was the conversation? But they really feel
sometimes
that.
it
They
could just
really
be their
feel that.
mannerism. Sometimes it could just be their mannerism, And then a woman knows if a man is trying to
I
hit
feel
on
like
her.
a woman knows.
Yeah, and a man knows too.
And something else I was gonna say, I forgot. I wanted to mention that
Huh?
what's I say?
I remember you. I met you on 7 Mile through. You met who? Who you talking about, Danny?
No, look at this. Look at this. Do you this is the type of guys I don't like.
Who
Guys
you talking about,
that
Danny?
they bash women so bad, and they say stuff like, I feel like they hate the stigma, like you say God's supposed to take out the garbage, or God's supposed to shovel the snow, or God's supposed to rake the leaves. They don't like that. So I'm looking like, what do you need? You know what I told you? What do you need?
What do
You
I have you for?
Gender or something like
What do I have
he's
you
full
for?
man, but he's still a little lady too, like being or acting as a lady too. Because why are you so? They be so upset. Like, just because I'm a man, I don't have to take the garbage out, or just because I'm the man, I don't have to pay the bill. Like, they be so mad about it. I met somebody like that.
Yeah,
I just couldn't tolerate it. I was so irritated. And they kept saying it like, I'm like, well, what do you want? You're supposed to be a man. Like, so you want the lady to be like, I'm taking all the garbage out. I'll lift the bricks out the basement and take them outside. Like, why are you saying that to me?
Some men,
You think that?
some men do. Some men.
You feel funny?
No, I ain't even hear exactly what you said. But far as taking the garbage out,
Not just garbage, but
Or
some men
something.
feel like they don't like that. The thing when they be like, oh, a man got to say, like, to change the tire. I need a man to change the tire. They don't like that. They don't like that men are looked at as, because you're a man, you the one should change the tire. They don't like that. They feel like you're a woman. You got 2 hands. You could do it.
I think it all depends on
Like,
what.
I'm serious. I'm telling you, I almost went crazy. Somebody was telling me, I was like, you must be out of your mind. Like,
Yeah.
why do you feel like that? What what do you really want? Because you don't want a woman. I feel like they may need, like I said, a transgender, somebody that's a full
that's
man
a different
they
type
can
of-
relate to.
that's a
and
different
they have
type of
a little
guy.
woman tendencies.
That's a different type of
It
guy.
is
right
a
there.
different type of guy.
Because
I'm like,
I
my
don't-
father, I have 7 brothers, and my father and mother was together all my life, and we never, like me and my mother, we didn't have to do anything. Like, my father wouldn't even let me
Right.
shovel leaves, shovel snow. Like, my brothers had to do all that. Anything first, like, it's a lot of stuff that he said to me. You're not doing that. You're not a man. You're a woman.
Right.
Go sit down. Go in the house.
Mhm.
But my father in the air, like, the women couldn't even work. So my
Yeah.
mama never worked all her life. Like, she at home all the time. And my father used to work all the
Yeah, I
time.
used to
well,
take.
let me ask you a question.
Don't play. June is here today.
No, this could be both of y'all, but I'm asking
Yeah,
you
okay.
kind of. She can answer too because it's something that you said. So it was a situation when I was working at Henry Ford Hospital,
Mhm.
and I'm walking through the lot, like in the parking garage,
Mhm.
and it's one of the employees. I was a supervisor, so one of the lobby attendants. I seen them in the parking lot, and they had a flat. And this is an older lady, she probably was like close to 60 or something like that.
Mhm.
So I see she got a flat, and she about ready to cry. So you got a spare, all this stuff. So I changed her tire for her. You know, we could have called security. They might have came and helped. I don't know. I used to be security there too, or
Right.
whatever though. But this is one of my employees, and I'm their supervisor, and I seen it, and I changed her tire. So do you feel like I'm flirting with the woman
No,
because
no.
I changed her
I'm
tire?
gonna be mad if you didn't do it because I feel like she's a woman. and I want the man to treat me like that. So I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad about that if you didn't do it. If you just left her there without her
So I'm
having
saying, if I'm,
nobody to come
so what if
along.
I'm your man then? If I'm your man and I change and the woman tired, you're gonna be like, you changing this female
No,
tire?
I'm not. Why? You better not be trying to get a number. Like
What,
you could change that tire, but
what if I
because
held
I
what?
know I don't
What if I
want you.
held the door open for her? Like, is
You better
that too
hold that
much?
door open for me first. What? You lie or y'all want me to tell you like
I'm just
tell the
messing
truth?
with you now.
No,
No,
he's
I'm not
just
about
having
to.
fun. But I mean, that's how it should be.
But I like men like that. That's what I like. I don't want no man that's feel like I can't understand a
And
man
you
to
know what?
even say
And
something
when
like
a man
that.
and when a man does show you that he have those traits,
I
it's
love
like
it. That's
don't
what I
even.
want. I don't want
No,
no
I'm
other.
saying if he's not doing those things, then you just got to nip that in the bud,
Yeah.
like right then. Don't
No,
even
they
like
gone.
like my
I'm not finna
husband.
deal with it.
Like
'Cause
my
you can't
husband, I
train
hear a
no
lot of
man.
women. Like I hear a lot of women at work who talking, oh, this nigga, and I just don't even be a part of the conversation because I can't even relate.
I can't
You know,
relate
my
either.
husband,
I
I
can't
don't have to
relate.
worry about. I don't
Him
have to
not
worry
doing
about the
this and
bills. I
him
don't have
not
to worry
right.
about the house being taken care of. I
Right.
don't have to worry about drive. I hate driving. So
I hate
he's my
driving
chauffeur now
too.
that he's retired. So
Exactly. When
you
I'm
know,
with
but
somebody
I
that
don't
is
have to
chauffeur,
worry about
I don't
all
want
of
to
that.
drive nowhere. Drop me off here. Drop me off everywhere.
But I'm not above taking the trash out. And he'll say, I told you I got the
I'm
trash.
above
I'll
taking
just
that
be like, I can
trash
take the
out.
trash
I
out.
don't want to take the trash out, but if I have to, I will. I know how
Right. It's
to.
not, I'm like, that's not, and cleaning up.
I don't want to take
He
it
does
out,
all the
and then he
cleaning
clean
too.
up.
He does all the cleaning.
That's how.
The only
It's the
thing he
people I
don't do is
meet.
cook. The only thing he don't do is cook. So I do
Right.
that.
I do the
You know,
cooking. I'll
like
cook
people say, oh, what you get for Sweetie's Day? Well, Sweetie's Day is every day
almost
for
every
me.
day.
Whenever, whatever
You
I
know
want,
what?
when I want
Let
it.
me take that back.
You know.
Because sometimes I will get mad because all my friends, like everybody else getting something, I do want something. I don't care if I am getting something all the time. Just give me something. Give me something. Because everybody else is getting something. I got to go with nothing.
Yeah.
They already know I get
But
everything.
you get it every day. Yeah.
Okay, now give it to me that day.
Don't even worry about Sweetie's Day. It ain't even important.
Give it to me that day because I got competition out here. Like, I got to go to work.
It
I
ain't
ain't
even
getting nothing.
important.
I'm not getting anything.
Well,
If a guy start off
yesterday he
doing
bought
that,
me
he
a
needs to
diamond
keep
necklace.
it up.
That's what you say.
That was my Sweetie's Day gift.
Yeah.
I'd be happy.
But that
But
ain't even
I'm just
important.
looking like, why should they just be so to the point where because it's Sweetie's Day, I'm not giving you nothing because I give you something all the time. If you give me something all the time, get it on Sweetie's Day. What is the problem?
Why is that even an issue? It shouldn't even
I
be
got
an
competition at work. I mean, I just
issue.
want
No,
it.
you don't.
Because
No.
I always get it. So I want it that day too.
What you think, Rico?
If you always giving
What you think, Rico?
your girl something, you know she gonna be mad. Why you want her to argue
But why
with
would
you?
she be mad when he getting her?
Because I
when
want
he
it all the
when
time.
he gives you everything that you want anyway.
And he give me something that day. Save some one of them gifts for that day. Because I don't want to have to argue with you. Like, why you didn't give me nothing? Like, I'm just feeling if you give me stuff anyway.
It shouldn't be an argument. That's being inconsiderate.
Well, I might be. I don't know.
Ain't that being inconsiderate, Rico?
Why would you think that?
Yeah,
you know your
y'all
woman,
said
so
one time.
if you know your woman, why would you just automatically don't get her name? You know she gonna be mad and upset. You know it's gonna be an argument.
So let me
She wouldn't do you like that.
let me try to process this and understand because y'all was saying a lot at one time. So right now, what you saying is that it's Sweetest Day, right? And because some people say Sweetest Day is supposed to be for the man, so are they expecting something from you and they don't get you something? Is that what we talking about? Or
I would get them something
Or just
too
getting
for
something,
Day, but I want to
period.
give two.
Just getting something. You know,
Something.
Sweetie's Day is a day
Flowers,
that
anything.
I have never celebrated. Even before, like,
mean,
it
it's
just
not-
never.
You know what? I think I just use it as excuse
Sweetie's
to get
Day,
something.
Valentine's Day, but you get stuff all
so
the time.
even if it's something that you don't celebrate, you saying just still.
I want something.
Get
She wants
somebody
something.
I want
Yeah,
something.
there's nothing
We
wrong
can even
with it.
go
There's
out.
nothing
We
wrong
can
with
even
that.
go out or something.
You know what?
I want special attention all the time.
You know what? Every year for my husband's birthday, I don't forget his birthday, but I never get him anything. But he always get me something for my birthday. Not that
I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, not that no, he has everything. And
even if it's a date, even if it's a massage, even if it could be anything.
he get that anyway every day.
Well, I don't know what to say. I want something.
But I mean, I just don't clown him and just forget about his birthday. You know, I'd be like, what you want to do? Celebrate your birthday. Don't want to do nothing. Okay.
You be okay? I think I'd be like, well, we could do this, we could do that. I don't know. I'll be used to doing stuff for him for his birthday. I don't forget. I mean, I'm that type of person. That's why I want people to treat me like that because I could go all out, and I'm not gonna be like that. Somebody's birthday, sweet day. Even if I don't celebrate, like I'm not looking really into it. But I want to do something. Like take me somewhere. We want to do something. We can do it before or after.
He'll ask me, what you want to do for my birthday? Like it's my birthday.
That's good too, because y'all both still having fun, having a good time.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that too. Hey, I need my special attention. I don't care.
You
I
deserve
do it.
You
I
deserve
do
it.
it.
Yeah, every woman
I would
deserves
do that to my man. He gonna get the best. He gonna love
Yeah.
it. But I want to be like that too.
Every
I
woman
I'm just like
deserves that.
That's what I wasn't like this.
I
People made me
I
like
paid
this.
for people to get in a club and different stuff for my birthday. Not even just women. Like I done had like a homeboy I worked with before, and I knew he had some money issues.
But it's like y'all finna have
I
fun.
paid for him and his niece to get into my birthday party.
But it's for y'all to have fun. Like you gonna enjoy them. You like their company. I mean, I'll pay. I don't even care. I want to. We finna have fun. It's the celebration. It's my birthday or whatever. That's not a problem. I don't have a problem. But I just want to be recognized. I don't care. I do a lot.
What time did we start? That hour went by fast.
That hour went by already, Rico. Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
If y'all want to call in, anybody got any comments or anything like that?
The number is 248-508-3460. Do we have any married people online out there who can shed a little light, or people in relationships? But you know-
How long y'all think the average marriage? How long you think people say? I have
You know-
relationships that last longer than marriages.
You know what? I have
It
been.
depends on the people. My parents was together to death did them parted. So was my grandparents.
So nowadays,
Depends
what you
on
think the longest
individuals.
marriage?
Depends on the mind. This is one of the problems in this world today. It's like, as they say, as a man thinketh, so he shall be. It's really the same thing now. People following the older people instead of setting examples. They following what all the young people doing and
Yeah.
all this other stuff. It's like whatever y'all want. Or people so damaged, they going into relationships with negative shit on their brain already. If you go into the situation negative, you're not going to get nothing positive from it unless you're willing to grow. You're supposed to be in a relationship to bond, to build, to grow together. And if y'all not trying to accomplish those goals, then it's going to always go sideways.
So, do you feel like if you was with somebody that you know have a past, like they might have trust issues, like real trust issues, would you try to make them comfortable?
They need to see a therapist.
Right. But some stuff like
You try.
you're doing stuff, and you already know that they have trust issues. I'm just saying, for instance, like you staying out all night, you staying later than 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. You're not a child, but have some respect.
Right.
So, but I'm saying, like, are you going to try to cater to that woman to be like, I'm here, or you want to come over here, or come here where I'm at to try to help, that trust issue that she got?
Right.
Or you going to just keep playing those games and you already know, she's a person that have those issues, but you still doing stuff like, I'm at my boy's house. Why you keep calling me? Da 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 da. And you already know she done been through that in a previous relationship. And you add to it.
First of all, I can't get down with that. I'm at my boy's house at 2.
But I'm just saying,
if y'all not working,
that.
Yeah, if y'all not working and all of that, but just
y'all kissing and something. What's going
See,
on
that's
over there?
another thing. Like I can relate to it. I can relate to it, but I can't relate to it because, like, say when you younger and you doing different stuff, like, or when I was working in the clubs, or when I was doing the music thing and I'm in a studio. I done ran after hours before. I used to be a hustler in the streets. So those are different. Nah, it's a whole different lifestyle that I'm living.
Right.
So I don't even be around a bunch of dudes anyway.
Right.
I don't go to clubs that much unless I'm working in the club for some reason, doing some videography or
Right.
DJing or something, and you can come to
Right.
the club with me. Or whatever.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
I'm not even tripping on.
See,
But
not a
if
man
you-
like
I don't
you, but
play
some
video
men, not
games
you.
and all
But
that
see,
type
if you
shit.
know, if that person has a man who she know is working,
And she
then
trusts
it
him.
shouldn't
That
be.
trust is built in him.
She need to get some help for herself.
But if
It's
she have
not
a
up to
man
him.
like that,
You
I'm
know
seeing
what?
like
Like
other
I
relationships.
tell
Like
my son all the time. I tell my
28
son.
years, what age that you get married?
She got married when she was 24,
That's
25.
young.
I tell my son all the
It's
time.
still a good
I
marriage.
tell my yes, they have a beautiful marriage. I tell my
Is it-
husband. I tell my son all the time. Be responsible for your own happiness. Be
Right.
secure in who you are.
Right.
You know, there are sometimes some things that you have to do to show a woman that, you know, you just not out here in these streets, you know, just
Yeah.
wilding out. No.
Don't just think
But my
she just
son,
hounding you or whatever.
he worked late hours. Sometimes he don't get in from work until like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, maybe. You
But
know.
if I know you working for sure. I'm not gonna have no problem with that. But if you get with a woman that have trust issues, you already know you choose to be with her. You got to make her comfortable. Don't keep talking about.
But
I'm
it's
sick,
not
I'm
always up.
toxic. This
But
and
it's
that.
not always up to him. It's up to her too. She need to get some help. She does. She need to get some help.
The help is the
If
man
you're
making her feel comfortable.
No, she need to see a therapist.
I would try.
You
but
think
it
they
only-
need to see
it's
a
only for
therapist?
so long.
Yes, because it's
You
only
think
so
they gonna
long
keep
that a man.
doing it?
It's only so long that a man can keep putting up with that type
But
of
I'm saying,
that
how long you
behavior.
gonna put up with it and make the person comfortable?
Look, I done done.
I'm saying,
all,
like, would it
I done
make the
done all
person?
I can do. I done hung in there with you. I'm out.
You can only do it for so long. I'm
Yeah.
gonna show, like, I know a lot of people have been through stuff. Some have been molested, some have been abused, and all different type of stuff. So I'm willing to work with somebody, but if it takes
Too much.
forever or it seems
Ever.
like they just
They not
misusing me at some point,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let nobody misuse me.
Mm-mm,
and at
never.
some point,
They still feeling
at some
like that
point,
no
you
matter what.
enabling somebody when you do. So you got to know when to let go.
Yeah, let's let go. You know, that's
you
my
just
thing.
got
Let
right.
go.
A
Let go.
person who's clingy like that and have insecurities like that, that on a serious note, they need to get some help for real. You know, because they had, and you know what, not only will they have problems, relationship problems with a man, they'll have relationship problems with friends,
yeah.
you know, other
Thinking they trying to do
females,
something to them,
because
yeah.
they just have that insecurity that's
Well,
in
I was
them.
just thinking maybe that they, like the guys always saying they so insecure, but you're making them. You're doing the same thing that the previous relationship. So of course they get insecure. But I ain't think about like the females are constantly still doing it after the guy that made them feel so comfortable.
See, because I could speak from experience. I've been in situations where it's like, not to say that I've never been a guy who hung out in the streets and done this. and that.
You know, you was.
I
yeah.
have done some things, but that was a long time ago.
Right.
It's
And
different now,
at that point, I probably wasn't even thinking of caring about that. Like,
and that's what I'm talking about. The younger generation, anyway. Mainly that goes on with the younger caller.
Yes. What up, Joe?
What up,
Hello.
dog? Hey.
Hey.
This is Dice,
That's
lady.
Dice.
So sorry.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Dice.
hate dice.
Yeah. Real quick, June, you married?
I am married.
And I'm not married, and you know that.
I know that's
Call
right.
her
That's what
ass
I'm at.
June.
Yeah, June, how long you been married?
I've been married 13 years, but my husband and I have been together for about 30 years.
Damn.
That's a long time. Hold on, I had to think about that.
Yeah, he definitely love you.
Oh,
No.
yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
Yes, he
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, that's why he don't mind missing his birthday or doing stuff on his birthday with you. He just want to be with you. I put that in him. He just love you and want to be with you.
Right.
That's all.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I told him when he asked me, when he proposed to me, it was like midnight on my birthday. He was like, what do you want for your birthday? I said, just to be with you. That was it. And that's when
Wow.
that's when he asked to marry me. Popped out the ring, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this is so nice. I like it, thank you," and went back to sleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, can I
Yeah, I just
tell
want
my
to say.
story about her getting
No,
married?
no, you. What about you?
No, about you.
No, no. What
This
about
my
you? Have you ever
friend.
been married?
Huh? I
Have
ain't
you ever been
married.
married?
No, I ain't married. I feel like I've been in relationships that was lasting longer than marriages. I'm loyal and faithful when I'm in a relationship. I never really thought about being married.
Right.
Felicita
Are
is
you
not
in
the
one now?
marrying type. She doesn't want to get married.
Not we're not gonna ask all that. Like, I mean,
Why? You did your show.
what?
This is your show.
I know, but I'm saying like, if I would get married if the person really wanted it. Like, Rico, don't say that. I'm saying I have to be with the right person. Like, I
Felicita,
haven't felt like I've been with the right person to be like, I want to be married. My relationships last longer than a lot of my friends' marriages. And I wasn't treated the way they were treated. Not saying everybody marriages this or that, but I got so much better treatment, and they married for the wrong things. Like they were
Yeah,
so
that's what you asked
upset.
the
They were
question
so
earlier.
upset. It just was a lot to me. And I don't know how I feel like that, but my mother and father was married all my life. And it was a good marriage. Like I didn't it was nothing about that. I just felt I don't know. I had relationships that lasted me forever. I felt like it
So,
was a
so you're
marriage,
not
I
looking
guess.
to get married.
It's nobody out here for me to marry. What are you talking about, guys?
when the right man come along,
If the
you'll
right
know.
man, I can't even. I'm scared to even take a chance now. After my last friendship relationship, they wanted
So you're
something
not even
different. I didn't
dating or
want that.
nothing.
I don't date. I don't feel like I don't want to date like that. Like I'm not about to date nobody who's dating somebody else. Like I would want somebody to be interested in me and want to date, but I don't want to. I don't got time for that. I'm dating her too. We're not in a relationship. This and that. I'm not about to do all that. So that's hard. The dating is hard for me. I don't want to do that. You able to date me plus date other people. So I don't no, I don't want to do that.
Well,
Anything
yeah, he's
else?
not coming. You gonna be single.
I'm fine with single. I'm fine with single. I'm the one telling them like I want this ring, but I we ain't about to get married right now. I'm good with
Jesus Christ.
single. I got friends. I have friends. My friends are like that's my husband, like relationship. That's what they want. So I just make them feel
Like
comfortable.
Felicita, she
I'm
is like a
spoiled like
guy. You know how you
you think
guys are
I'm
when
not a
it come to
guy.
when it come to relationships. I'm talking about when it come to
What
relationships.
you say? No, I'm
Right,
not pick. No, I'm
right,
not.
right.
My relationships, I love who I'm with. I love a relationship. I love it. I swear, I love it if it's with the right person.
I ain't got time to be dealing with all of that.
Who me?
Okay.
I don't never change it. Dice like I ain't punking dice. I don't mind. You can say that to me. I don't care. Like I feel like I'm satisfied with
I can't
like
say it to June. She married.
June is married. Yeah, I'm
Hey, you
not
the only
mad. I
one
don't have a
single on there.
problem with it. It's not really that many men out here. For one, you have a lot of down low men, gay men. I'm older and I see all that. Like I can
Right.
Yeah.
tell. I notice it. It's not even a big pick out here to be with.
Yeah.
Somebody I want to be with.
The
When I find
pickings are
somebody,
slim.
if I'm attracted to them and we get along, then that's different. I love a
Right.
relationship. I have to have the marriage type of person. My mother was married all my life. It wasn't.
But
It was
nowadays you got
good.
the guys they want younger women. Like,
And some of the older women want younger guys.
right. Guys in their 40s, they don't want a woman in their 40s. They want a girl that's like 25,
And
30.
I feel like guys like that, they don't have that mentality to be with an older woman. I do. Sometimes I feel like that.
Sometimes they have an identity crisis, and
I just wanted to call and ask those questions about you. But all right, you ladies have a
Okay.
great night.
You too,
Okay,
Dice.
guys. Thanks for
Uh,
calling.
Glad you made it
you
home
know it.
safe.
Yes, I did. By myself, single. So.
Shut up, Dad. See?
Right.
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 I don't check on people. I mean, I do, but
I think when the right guy come along,
if the right guy come
you would know it.
along,
You would know it.
I'll be comfortable with him. I gotta be comfortable with a
Yeah.
guy. I'm not against marriage or nothing like that, but it's just the people that I've been with. To me, I feel like was surprised they wanted to get married.
And I wouldn't even waste my time with
I
them.
won't. I didn't. I don't waste
Yeah,
my time.
I know.
It gotta
I
be
know you
somebody I'm
don't.
comfortable with. It gotta be somebody I'm comfortable with that make me happy that I want to be with. So I
Yeah,
don't know. That's
true.
hard to find. These guys out here, it's different. It's different out here.
Right. My friends say you just
To
straightforward,
me,
and there's
getting
nothing
married
wrong
is
with
more
that.
for
I feel like it's for older.
it's more for the woman.
You think so?
I say for me, because the way I look at marriage, I don't need somebody else's certificate to tell me that me and somebody is gonna be together
And that's what
and
I'm
all that.
saying.
So it's like if that's something that they desire, then I'm cool with it. But the real marriage is the bond that we build together, what we build. So we don't necessarily need it, but I'm not against it.
See, that's what I'm trying to say, but they taking it wrong for me.
Yeah.
Because if I'm in a relationship, I'm so comfortable. I love a relationship. I've been in relationships. I love a relationship. Just the togetherness, y'all working together, somebody I can talk to, I'm comfortable with, I'm safe with, I'm
Right.
secure with.
Yeah.
Of course, of course. I'm just saying, if they don't want to get, I'm comfortable with the relationship. I'm not that woman like you better marry me in 5 years. I'm not that. I'm
Right.
not that.
Yeah.
And I don't want to make nobody stick with me unless they really want to be with me.
Yeah.
Like we've been together. You ready to go? Hey, go.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go too. Like, but I'm not against that.
Andrea
It's just-
said, "I'm single. I bought my own wedding band." Okay, Andrea.
I'm not buying my own. Wedding
Okay.
dress. Good. I mean, she like it.
Amen.
That's
I said,
good.
guys be at her. She just did that because she wanted to. That's my little cousin.
Okay.
Ah.
It's not that guys don't be at her, but I'm just like, I want somebody else to
she
buy
a
me
go
something.
getter. She be out there. She grind hard. She
Mm.
get her bread and all that sort of shit. You
So,
know.
Andrea,
That's her.
have you ran into anybody you feel like you wanted to be comfortable with in just a relationship, or somebody you want to be comfortable with in a marriage? Have you even ran into anybody like that?
Call
Do
in
you
248.
feel like you bought that ring because, like, even busy like that, I feel like I have to be with somebody that's doing like I'm doing, like comfortable, that we could relate more.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. Because
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to relate with them. I don't know.
Call in 248-508-3460.
And they just don't know for real. It's not a lot of real men out here. Like, it's not a
My
lot.
friend said she's been married, almost 28 years. Yep, 28 years and 3 kids.
That's good.
Yep.
I got kids.
Mhm.
Right. So
Yep.
she sound like, I mean, I'm not saying I'm not thinking about it when that man come along that I want to be with and spend that time with. If they want to get married, I will get married. I'm
Yeah.
not saying like just no. I don't know what it is, but
I just think, I think at like different stages in our lives, like different ages, we think about certain things like relationships and marriage more than we do. Like when you're younger, you think about that. When you're older, you're more settled.
Secure. I'm more
Yeah,
settled.
you're secure. So it's like
And I'm not-
marriage is not a major
yeah, right.
thing
It's
for
not
you.
number one on my list.
Yeah.
For me, it's not
Because
number
you
one.
got your own money.
And not only
you
that,
make your own money.
I can have a
You-
relationship,
Right.
And I don't even have to make that relationship
Right.
like a marriage.
Right.
Like,
You're secure in who you are.
yes,
And you know what you want, know what you
Yes.
don't want. Hey, caller.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, June. Hey, Felicita.
hey,
I just want to say this. I love Felicita's spirit. I'm the one that's been married almost 28 years. I love
they
your
trying
spirit
to take me.
because I'm going to be perfectly honest. If I had been married to my husband, who I love with all my heart for 28 years, I would be just like you.
Right.
Because I knew what I
but you
wanted.
found
Even at
somebody.
25.
But my thing is, you
Right.
found somebody that you had that connection with that lasted all them years.
Yep.
Like you was comfortable with. You
And
didn't have to go see nobody else
and I
or
think
date
the
this
most
guy or nothing
important
like that.
thing between us was that we knew what we wanted and we were upfront and honest. You know, one of the
Right.
and some people, hey, that's just them. I asked him, like, do you have kids? He said no. Okay, we can move forward. I didn't want to
That's what
be
I'm
involved in
talking
baby
about. I'm
mama
trying to be
drama.
honest.
I
Yeah.
didn't. Yeah, just be upfront and honest. He's always been upfront and honest with me, and I've always been upfront and honest with him. And I mean, he's my best friend. We just work well together. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that 28 years of marriage has always been roses and petals and happiness. No, we've gone through ups and downs, knockout, drag out fights, or intense moments of fellowship, as they call it.
Even
But
though
we
you went
realized
through
what was
things.
more important.
Even though you went through things,
Right.
you
What
still
was
was in love with him. You ain't went through nothing that made you
exactly
fall out of love with him. Like that's the one.
right?
So sometimes
Yeah.
people can go
I
through stuff and
mean,
I don't love you no more. I don't even want you around me
mhm,
no more. So you was able to be with
right.
somebody, whatever they did, you still was in love with them. You could get over it.
Yeah. Well,
So
you know, for a moment, you be like, I can't, you know, I don't
that's
know,
gonna wear off if you
you
love a
know,
person.
but
That's gonna go
right.
away.
But you got to be willing, like the guy that's on your show said, you got to be willing to work at it, and you got to realize what's more important. And it ain't nothing out here.
It's not the guy you talking about, Rico. Rico ain't feeling good. So. He didn't know. That's the guy that was saying that. But yeah, it's not a lot out here. I
Yeah.
don't care what nobody say. For me, what I'm looking for, it's not a lot out here. Can't talk for nobody
And I
else.
get it and understand, but I say it all the time. If something was to happen to my husband, I'd be just like you. Nope, I don't want it. Don't come. Don't even knock at my door. I'm not interested. Mm-mm,
Somebody talking about
mm-mm.
me.
Oh my
I'm
God.
just looking
No.
at June.
So there's nothing wrong with the way you think, Felicita. I agree with you
I know,
100%.
Right.
girl.
Right.
But I'm happy for you and your husband. You found somebody
Thank
that you
you.
could
Don't
be
read
with
that
like
out
that.
loud.
Yeah.
Don't read it out
Yeah.
loud.
And then, you know, June knows she know I love her and Bernie.
Of
Bernie's
course
my
you do,
boy. That's my
girl.
boy. That's my boy.
You ain't got no glasses.
Well, you
I've read it a
ladies
little.
have a great night.
You too.
Okay.
Thanks for calling us because I
You
was
go.
wondering. That's a long time. So that's your soulmate. When I look at stuff like
Yeah,
that, it's
so
soulmate because
together
you could go through a
almost
lot
30.
and you still want to be with that person. That's the type of love I'm
Yes.
looking for. I don't want that
We ain't
other
going.
stuff.
Look, he's sitting right next to me right
You
now.
gotta be saying
He
you
ain't
better
going
not say
nowhere.
nothing wrong. Don't get up there and be embarrassing me. Thank you for
He ain't
calling
going
in,
nowhere, neither
caller.
am I. No
He ain't going
problem.
nowhere.
Yeah. It's
Nowhere.
9 o'clock now.
Thank you, caller, for calling in.
Okay, girl. I'm gonna
No
call you when I get
problem.
in the car.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
Bye.
Rico,
It's 9 o'clock.
why you ain't hang up? It was hard for us to say bye to her. You
So I want everybody,
oh,
all the listeners, just
we
to
got a text.
go to Facebook,
Did
follow
you read 'em?
follow the
Did
nonprofit
you read
Faith
it?
Community Outreach Inc. Faith Community Outreach. Felicita Taylor is our founder and CEO.
Yes.
My name is June. I am her personal assistant, administrative assistant. But you can go to our Facebook page, Faith Community Outreach Inc. We have a lot of resources on there, especially mental health,
Clinics,
free clinics, free medical clinics, free mental health clinics,
It's a lot of
a
information.
lot of community
like
health
housing,
information. Yeah,
Section
housing.
8,
Yeah,
things like that.
rental
senior care.
assistance. Yeah,
Yep, rental assistance, roofs, windows. And
yeah.
also we found a store for real this time. The store will be opening soon. We trying to put it together, but we have found somewhere it's going 6 Mile and Myers.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be posting. We'll be posting soon. So next week, by the time next week we come back, we may be open. So just wanted to give y'all that information. Thanks for tuning in. Till next week. 7:30.
y'all.
And that's it.
Girl. Somebody calling.
You wanna answer, Rico? We off now.